to contribute on the floor of this house. I want to emphasize a lot on the importance or functions that the NGCDF has done, the GAF, and the GAF has done to the people in the communities. Personally, I come from a county that is a rural county where majority of the infrastructure of our schools was poorly built, and we still have most of the children learning under a tree. And the introduction of CDF was a relief because we have seen most improved infrastructure because of the utilization of this fund. Most of our schools have been improved. We have seen most of our children accessing bursaries. They have succeeded in their lives because of the support they have received from the NGCDF and the GAF. We have seen most children from poor families succeeding in their lives because of the bursaries they have acquired from these particular funds. And the stoppage of this fund may negatively impact the education sector a lot, especially those children who are dependent on this fund. I want to support this motion because I've really seen the positive aspect of this fund. It has been well utilized. We have seen a lot of improvement in our schools, the infrastructure, in terms of even children who are accessing education. We have seen many poor children from poor families succeeding, even going up to the university level because of the support they have received from this fund. For the National Affirmative Action Fund, most of the women from the rural areas have started their businesses. They are able to take care of their families. They are able to improve their living standards because of their support they have received from this fund. Mr. Speaker, I stand here today as a woman who has come from the rural setup to say that this fund has really helped a lot. And many people are looking on us now that we are in this August house to continue the good work that this fund has done for many years. So I really support that these specific funds may be entrenched into the law so that in future it cannot be interfered by anybody. So I stand here to support this fund, to support the amendment so that we can still have even our youth groups being supported, because we have seen most of them, those who cannot be employed anywhere, they have been given support through these funds, and they have established their businesses, and they are taking care of themselves and their families. We have even seen a lot of people living with disability getting support from these specific funds, and they have succeeded in their lives. So I stand here today in support of this motion, in support of the amendment, and also request the members of this house, because we have seen the good work that women have done using the National Affirmative Action Fund, and we have seen even some of them ascending into more powerful positions, like the governorship. We can take an example of Gladys Wanga. She was a women representative, now she's a governor representing a whole county because of the good work she has done when she was representing women. So if we can support our women, who also form the 50% of the population of this country, and you support one woman, you have supported a whole community. So I ask honorable members of this house, as we deliberate on these specific funds, the NGCDF and the GAF, kindly on behalf of the women reps, if we can increase also the amount that we are allocating to our women so that they can be able to cover the whole county, because we are covering the whole county actually, so that most of our women can access this fund. So when deliberating on these issues, kindly consider your counterparts in terms of percentages, because we are given very little, such that our fund can be increased also to the same level as NGCDF, so that we can work together and uplift the lives of our people and bringing development to our counties. So, Mr. Speaker, I submit, and I stand to support the motion. Thank you.
So much for saving our time. The Honorable Paul Murigi, followed by Honorable Julius Meli. Then we go to the other side.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker, for giving me this